Okay, I am going to teach you how to play Iron Man today. And we all know the one riff, the most famous one, but there's actually a little intro before that. And there's two ways to play it. Well, there's a lot of ways to play it, but there's really two main ways. It's any E really. So usually you'll use open E or low E at the 12th fret. And that's when the kick drum is going. And then you hear someone say, I don't know if it's Ozzy or if it's just some machine robot they have, I don't know. It's like, oh yeah, I'm Iron Man. While that's going on, it's you just want to get an E somewhere and bend it. You can even use like that one. Of course, it's not that one though. The one that's probably most common, or at least the one that Tony Iommi probably used, was this one, the open E. And you just, on some guitars, like see this one, Epiphone, and they have it like this, so you have a wider range, so it's easier to bend. With some, like on a Fender, it's going to be a shorter space, so it's going to be hard to do that, so you might be better off just using the 12th fret there. And you just bend, you know, listen to the song. There's, I think it goes through like the couple bars of the kick drum going, and every once in a while you do that. I'm not sure exactly when, it's been a while since I've actually been playing this. And then the main riff, some people have it like on the A and D string somewhere. I don't even remember where it is that they play it from. So I don't know. But the way I play it, and I'm pretty sure this is the same way that Tony plays it and like the real stuff, you're going to start off E and A power chords, basic stuff, you know, and it's all right in this area. You know, a lot of songs like by Black Sabbath are going to be in that area, like Paranoid is going to be down here. You know, but that'll be like next lesson or something. And so you're going to start off at the 7 and the 9, E and A. And then from here, you go to the 10 and 12, hit that again, then 12 and 14. And now this part, depending on how quick you are with your power chords, shouldn't take you long to get this down, but you just go from the like 15 and 17 power chord to the 14, 16, back and forth, like that. So 15, 14, 15, 14, 15. Some people might do, but I think it's just, while you're in the power chord shape, why not just do that? So that's the main riff right there, and after that I didn't really say, I just did it, is 10, 10, 12, 12. And also with that 15 to 14 thing there, you could do kind of like a slide fast, or you can actually like strum it each time for each one. Really just your preference. You could, if you're doing just the one on the E, you could do like hammer on pull kind of a thing. So just whatever you feel like doing, really. You can change it up. You can do one time you go through the riff and do like another time, or whatever. Doesn't really matter. There's a lot of riffs, and the next one is going to be this one. That's kind of like the first half of it, and it's 7, 7, 7, 10, you know, and along this way you can do like bends and stuff to make them orange, and like a little wiggle there. I'm not really sure if that's actually in it. I think it is though. He does that. So you go 7 and then 10, 7, 6, 5, and then after that you're gonna do, yeah. So on the 5 you hit that 3 times, and then open 4, 5, and then you hit 5 again, 6, 7, and then it just kind of repeats up to that halfway point, so it goes. And then not every time that goes through that, but the one time it does towards the end of the song, once it gets to here, you kind of just hold that note out, and then the drums like and stuff, and then another riff comes in, but that's a later riff. And then the part when Ozzy's like, nobody wants him, and then you're gonna hit the 12-14, and he says something else I don't remember, and then you go 10 to 12. I mean 10 and 12. So just, and then that's it. That's the whole riff. Just 12-14 power chord, 10-12 power chord. And this is probably one of my favorite riffs from the song. It's you're gonna start out on the 7-9 power chord, just like the main riff would. You hit. So that's the power chord twice, and then 7 on the E string, 10, 7 on the A string, 8, 9. Sorry, but so after you do the 7, 10, 7, you repeat the 7, 8, 9, and then you move over to D string, and same thing, 7, 8, 9. So it's, and you do that usually 2 times in a row, and at one point I think you do it maybe like 4 times, I'm not sure. And the next riff I think is either right before or right after the solo. I think it's right after. And the 7 and 9 there at the end, it could just be like that. But first off, you're on the D string, and you're going to be on the 11th fret, the 9th, then you move over to the A, you get 11, 10, 9, 7, 7, 7, 9, 9. And that's that riff. And yeah, that's right after the solo, I remember now. And then the next riff is towards the end of the song. You're going to be on the E string, just the E string for this riff. And you're going to set up to be where you have the first finger here on the 10th. And then you can use either of these fingers, even your pinky, whatever, doesn't matter, on your 12 would be the best thing, I would say. That's pretty much the main part of this whole riff. You just do 12, 10, 12, 10, 12, 10. Kind of repeat just over and over that pattern. And then you do that, I believe, 3 times, and that goes to another little part where it's 14, 15, 14, 15, and then right back. And that's that riff at the end of the song. And then the actual final ending is just that little riff, just really quick, that little 12, that 12. And you don't want to let that last one ring like that, like you usually do for when you're playing it before. At the ending it's just, and then you want to mute it real quick. And that's the whole song right there. I don't even know how many riffs that was there. A lot. So that's all the riffs, and there you go. That's Iron Man.